Hello, people, and welcome to follow yet another World Team Carcassonne Online Championships match from round 2. And this time the collision will be between Ukraine and Romania, as well as a second match afterwards, which is going to be between Hungary and Guatemala. Now, as a reminder for you all, this stream will be on a 1.5 minute delay, just purely because of just to prevent any possible scenario of cheating. And with that said, the chat engagement is not going to be as fast, but hopefully I can answer all the questions in a reasonable amount of time. Welcome Devaka and Concord. Does live chat always disappear once the stream is done? That can be alternated. I am able to either hide it or leave it after the stream is done. To my knowledge, it should be still visible after the stream. Yeah, it is. Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, the live stream chat is visible even after the stream, but I have noticed that you can't see that on mobile. You gotta be you gotta be specifically on a laptop or on a PC for the chat to be visible. I'm not sure why, but that's how YouTube apparently works. So, as a summary, yes, you can see the live chat after the after the stream, as long as you are watching the stream again on a correct type of device, meaning not on mobile. I'm not sure about like iPads or some other devices, but I'm just talking from my own experience. Great question. Hello, Ivan and Ludo. Welcome aboard. This time, the scoreboard should also be a workable. And as you can see from the scoreboard, today's lineups are Pavel Brin versus Iona Felicia. Then we have Van Alexen versus Minea, Smile versus Arpad Kere, Atriar versus Mars 15, so Marianne Kurkan, and Lawyer or Yaroslav Herasimenko versus Erwin G. So a fully stacked stuff. Should be a great match indeed. Now we might miss the first part of the Hungary Guatemala, but I am not the one who decides when the matches start for other teams. I will just adjust to those times, and sometimes adjusting means that we are gonna miss some of the action. As per usual, if you do have any specific match in mind that you would like to see, do write it in the chat and we will take a look at it once I actually see that there are suggestions. It might take up to 24 hours after the stream is over for the live chat to reappear. That might be the case, although I did check on my yesterday's stream, and I don't think it was like 24 hours past for the live chat to be visible, but I might be wrong. I'm not gonna make a pinky promise or anything like that, but it certainly does take an X amount of time for the live chat to be seen. It's not gonna be I know that much that it's not gonna be visible like immediately after the stream is over. So a nice correction. Hello Vladimir, and also La Casa del Sons. Hopefully you'll be having a fine night tonight. So, first match, why don't we do Fan election? Just because, why not? And it seems like the game is already underway. Both players with 4 points. Then we have a blocked city for fan election. A basically a shared road, then a 4-point road, a 5-point road versus a 4-point road. Do take into account that I'm assuming that a crossroad will go here and a curve over here. So basically just 1 point difference on these roads and 1 point on these roads. So even roads, +3 on the city and another city for fan election. So looks like green is having the advantage regarding the features on the board, whilst Minea is still holding the meeples in their hand, waiting for the right time to use them. Like for now, a first city for Minea, or second, as they have taken the actually this city, I guess. But now 2 cities open for Minea, as well as 2 for fan election. We don't count it anymore, of course, because it cannot be completed, so it would be kind of silly to count it as an open city because it has no future prospects. Easy 8 points for Minea and has now created a blocking platform for the city of fan election, and it seems that the Ukrainian is not having such a great time with the cities. It might be getting already a second meeple office stuck at a rather early stage of the game. Well, he gets one more shot as Minea is not going to be able to block the city with this tile. Might start a new city here, might just complete his own. I like it. Multiple cities open. A very important part. Fan election probably going to go here with the road pointing up. Try and save this city and also get 2 points. Now Minea, though, not really a great use for a straight road. Could start a road from here, could go here, start harassing the city. Decides to take the 2-point road above, can't blame. It's it's a decent move, creates a platform for attack, and creates, well, another platform for attack from here, because because the only tile that goes here is the starting tile. If Minea ever attacks from here with a city tile, this connection is completely unblockable. There is nothing that the final action can place over here to block this square. There is always going to be at least the road triangle available to this square, so it will be a great attacking spot. Minea though gonna go here, assumably trying to break the city of green and make it make it much harder for green to ever complete this city. Also, having two different ruins is not that nice, as you do need most often the same types of tiles to uh, to make the to make more points in them. I mean, I'm still not getting any blocking tiles though. So far the two semi-saves from Fan Election have been paying off, but it also looks like that Green is not able to really find the right tiles to save, or like to fully save these squares. I would imagine Minea just gonna go either one point to their road at the top, or to maybe go over here, but instead they decide to start a road um, with 4 crossroads out. Now 5, so a rather precarious situation, but it seems to work. Although Minaya actually might consider going over here, Meeple the city, just to get an attacking platform as quickly as possible to this city, but Fan Election just finds a fantastic tile, and now green is just going to be sitting and waiting for a starting tile to not only complete the city, but to also grab a 4-point road at the same time. Minea gets a dagger, but now had to save another meeple from a restricted city cap instead of this one, which has been which has stayed here for quite a long while now. 6th crossroad going into the game, and it comes from Fan Election, so a rather precarious spot to start a road. Like I said, now only 2 tiles remain over here to finish the road and to get this meeple back. Maybe just 2 points for Fan Election, although it's not really a an important road, because Minea will need a crossroad elsewhere, and using a crossroad here would not actually be that great for green, as it will release 1 meeple from Minea as well. Like it would be 2 points, but green will not be using a crossroad here unless he desperately needs meeples. And so far the situation looks like that's not going to happen. 2 tiles to get this out. Oh, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, so Fanlaxon decides to pre-complete Minaya's road with only one straight road left into this square, but I gotta say I heavily disagree with this because first of all there were only 2 crossroads remaining. Yeah, only 2 crossroads remaining, which red already needs here instead of here, and all triple cities were gone, and the only road ends that red would have been able to use to this road would have been the road monasteries and nothing else really, because the other road ends red needs elsewhere. So this might be just a favor that green gave to Minaya. Third starting tile out, but Van Lexen also immediately gets the final one. Gets a boatload of points. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points for a single move. Now 2 and 2 on Meeples, plus 13 on the scoreboard, plus 19, 13, 10, 15, 17, 18, 14, 11, 7, 11, and 9. Plus 9 for Van Alexen, if I have not miscounted in a horrific way. But now Minea has more threats, can threaten to complete this city, can threaten to get a meeple back from here with the final remaining crossroad, get a meeple back from here with a straight line. I mean, there are actually great chances for Minea to be in a meeple advantage very, very soon, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 7 city caps, 1 straight road, 1 crossroad, so 9 tiles for Minaya to get a meeple back. And now also the rest of the tiles, the rest of the city tiles with field on the right side. So, well, essentially, let's see, 2 field triangles, no triple cities. So 5 more tiles, because 4 more tiles with the 2 extenders. So 2 extenders and 2 triangles to go here. So 9 plus 4 tiles, 13 tiles for Minea to get a meeple back immediately. Out of 17 tiles, or 19 tiles in total, because Minea has 1 tile in hand and Van Lexen has 1 tile in hand. So 13 out of 19 tiles in total for Minea to get a meeple back, and you know that's a huge amount of tiles. So I would not be I would not be surprised if Minea just takes a road monastery as a monastery. Also, it seems that I have miscounted the starting tiles. There were 3 at the time of this save, not 2 like I said earlier. But it doesn't really matter anymore as the city is already completed. But Van Alexen probably will go here. Wow. Not a care in the world. I think this has to be a mistake though. Like, yeah, he gets a 3-point field, likely like 6 maybe, but like just the urgency of blocking this city with the final remaining starting tile, when there were also no city crossroads, and wow, there was absolutely zero tiles with as city caps to finish this city if Van Alexen goes over here. I mean, yeah, he does get the meeple back, but he's in a point he's in a point advantage, and so your utmost priority should be to deny all possible big scoring opportunities from your opponent. And this definitely counts as a big scoring opportunity, as it would be 6 points plus a meeple back. So I think a rather big mistake from Van Alexen here, although he does not get punished for it. Whoa. Interesting stuff. So now that there are no city caps, looks like Minaya is trying to complete this city as one, but are there tiles? 2, 3, 4. There is only one singular tile that goes here. Only one tile. That's wow. I mean, Minaya is just playing with fire here. Actually a fantastic move by Van Alexen, because there is not a singular tile that Minaya can use on the city cap that would save this square, because there are no city caps with a road to the right. There's only one triangle with road and no triple cities with road. So absolutely zero tiles that Minaya is able to use over here to save this square. Minaya needs that Dorito to come super urgently and super fast, like on the very next turn. Needs that to happen, and also needs to dodge all city caps from going to Van Alexen's hand, because Minaya can't even do a semi-block here. Or not a semi-block, but a semi-save. So a dire situation for Minaya, as it seems that looks like his two meeples are going to get trapped very, very soon. And you would hate to be in Minaya's situation now. Huh, no roads remain? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah! Ah! Well, that changes things. So a complete block. So I take that back. It was not a helpful move for Minaya. It was just a great blocking move by Van Alexen. Nice spotting that all 8 straight roads were out. Van Alexen does not get a blocking tile, so Minaya does still get a chance to get 2 meeples back and to complete this city. Does he get it? He gets a city cap, but he can't really take the city. As I think Minaya is losing on points, so I don't think he has the luxury of just taking 4 points and saying goodbye to these cities. A very, very awkward situation. Also cannot surround the monastery, because these 2 cities would then be on Van Alexen's field. That's a super awkward situation. Concord asking, do you have any evidence of players cheating via your streams? No, I do not, and I actually don't think anyone has done that ever, but I still don't want that to become a thing. So when there is a a more official competition, I will do everything in my power to prevent the remote possibility of cheating via streams. I guess good to be on the safe side and add the delay. Yes, exactly. Hello, Nicholas, Ramses. And Erwin G has been. Actually, let's just focus on the remainder of the game. We will update the scoreboard in just a bit, as there is only one tile remaining. Final Action gets even the Dorito. Now Minaya needs to ask, does Minaya need to go here? Are there tiles for Final Action to actually close the city? And by the looks of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There is one still remaining. But Minaya probably doesn't even have the luxury to just go here and prevent the completion of the city. I think Minaya did the right thing, and Minaya just decided that they're gonna hope to get that one final remaining they're just gonna hope to get that one remaining city cap, but instead it goes to Final Action and wisely also grabs the road, not the field, as Minaya had a curve in hand, so could have then united the fields, although it doesn't actually matter when it comes to net points, because now it was +1 for both, whereas if Final Action lays down onto the field, then Minaya gets 0 points for connecting. Minaya gets 0 points with the last move, and Final Action gets 0 points with the last move because this city is already on this 9-point field. So a rather clear win for the Ukrainian player, despite having a meeple trapped early on. So Final Action Minaya 1-0 lead for the Ukrainian player, and now let's adjust the scoreboard. And let's take a look at the other results. So Lawyer Erwin G 1-0-1. Then Smile Gerapa 1-0. Erwin G's thinking time was 2:17. Well, it seems to be competing with Matej. Pavel Brin, Iona Felicia 0-1, and oh wow, okay, Lawyer Erwin G already fully done with 2-0. Okay, seems like Erwin does not give a single damn about thinking, just goes with intuition, and that's totally fine if it results in a 2-0 win. Okay, sweet, and the scoreboard works as well. Okay, nice. Now, I don't think we had a an update on the Mars 15, but I think Marian likes to take his time, or then I had just been scammed. Okay, Atria Mars just 1 minute ago finished. Atria going in a 1-0 lead. Okay, just needs a couple seconds for the scoreboard to take into place. So why don't we then go to take a look at how Marian and Atria do in their second game. So Atria leading 1-0. Okay, well, we would take a look if they would start. Looks like, ah, there we go. Just needed to threaten a little bit. Okay, first 4 points go to Mars. Second game, thinking time for Erwin 101. Yeah, I mean, I have no doubt that Erwin is actually looking to be on the Curiosities week 3. No, on the like on the third Curiosities part. So definitely 101, I think, will be enough. It will be hard to break, but who knows? Maybe Erwin will do that himself later later in the weeks. Also, what on earth happened? Did Mars just use two meeples on a city? And like first this, then this, then this, and a second meeple, and then this. Uh, if that was actually the order, like I don't know, Mars is on trucks or something, but uh, I really hope that the order was the triangle, then divider, then second meeple, and then this, and then this. Like there is absolutely no way that a player of that Marian with his uh, skill level would be doing a second meeple to a 4 tile city. So, like just no way. Um, okay. Anyways, gets the city completed. Also, Atria are having difficult time to score points ever since the beginning. Meanwhile, Marian just grabbing points after points. 10 plus 4 plus 4. Now takes the field. Looks to be a rather lucrative one, or lucrative enough. A wonderful place for a road monastery would be here if Marian gets their hands on one. Also a wonderful place over here as well, an 8-point spot, and it might threaten the completion. Okay. I mean, I I'm not sure if Marian is just like betting on like on like as like a side job, or what's he doing? Like, I mean, an 8 point monastery is fine at the end, but when you are taking an 8 point monastery at the start of the game, which is immediately blocked, which which never had the opportunity to be finished. I mean, this is some next level witchcraft or something, and just more interesting moves as Adriar takes a 2 point road but does not make a traditional loop, but instead goes to the right towards the monastery of Marian. Like, what on earth is going on in this game? These are, I mean, Adriar is a freaking master. Marian is like, I'm pretty sure he has achieved the master rank at some point, but besides the elo, I mean, Marian is a freaking world champion. And he's doing some weird ass shit moves. Like, excuse my French, but what the is going on here? uh, Divider was third tile of this. Oh my god. There's no way that this was the third tile. Like, Marian is just. I mean, are you okay, bro? Are you okay? Uh, are you just like trolling? Like, have you joined for the fifth season to just make the most weird ass moves and to just show everyone that in order to win, you don't need to make good moves? uh, I don't know. I don't know. So far, it doesn't like seem great in terms of the result. I mean, Adriar is winning with 1 game point, and I mean, Mars is like literally on the ropes here. I mean, like if he loses the game, he loses the duel, and he's still doing stuff like this and but this. I can't get over this move, man. Like, I will 100% be looking after the stream if Mars actually played this divider as a third tile. I still don't want to believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm sorry if this sounds repetitive, but I I mean, this is not the kind of stuff that you see. Smile Gerappa to okay. This is god level. Mere mortals won't get the meaning of this move. So, yeah, I think so. I think that's what it has to be. I mean, Marian is just like the next level higher power sort of guy. I mean, true, he is in the lead um, as of right now, but if he keeps making the moves like he does, he might not be for too long. the other Romanian world champion lost. Wait, hold up. Oh yeah, Arpad. So it seems, yeah, 2-0 is the sentence of Arpad. Unfortunate news, but let's see if his counterpart can make up for the lost match point, or dual points, should I say. So far it's looking quite good. I mean, like here, Marian just used 2 tiles and connected himself to a city that Atria has been building for so long. Also 12 points ahead on the scoreboard with 2 8-point monasteries. So plus, okay, so plus 10, 18, 26. 12 points for the fields. So 38, 42, 39, 37, 32, 20, plus 29 for Mars. That's astonishing. And I don't know how it has happened. I don't know. I don't know. Based on what I've seen, I mean, he should be in jail. Not winning this game. I've scrolled back in the live stream just to be sure. Okay. Well, great. Great. Well, I thank you for your service. um, it's good to be sure. Because these things, they take time for me to actually believe. But seems like I have to believe. Atria are now having to resort to the final, sort of a desperado moves. There is one extender and one triple city remaining to the square, which Atria must go here and limit the square to the triple city. Now there will be a opportunity for Atria to come back into this game if he gets that triple city, because he does now have the meeple advantage, and this city will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 32 points, minus 3 because it's on this field. So 29 points, which is like the entirety of the lead that Mars has built has built throughout the entirety of the game. So if Atria manages to get this, this game will be taking a massive turn, and I would say that a deserved turn for for Atria, given how I'd say has it been unlucky with with the city caps at least. I mean, what he's been able to like make freaking 2 4-point cities, and then otherwise just some random 2-point roads or something. And yeah, well, for sure, if Adriar gets that triple city, then Mars will have something to think about of his strategy. Oh, that was close. That was close. 2 points. So if Marian gets the triple city, I think he almost immediately wins. If he doesn't, then the game is on. Now, there is opportunity for HRR to get this meeple back, I think. One, two. There is one city crossroad left, two daggers, and also one starting tile. Marian wisely reduces the city cap amount from 4 to 2, and only the starting tile and the city crossroad now fit into this square, but Atria also needs the city crossroad over here as well. Well, it gets the starting tile. It also gets a 4-point road. Marian does get a 9 point, a 9-point field. Gonna be 12 if this city is completed, which means that there is compensation. A3 are also going to attack this field, which indeed probably is forced to do. Actually, he's only -2 on the scoreboard now. -10 equal 14, 12, 21. Well, he doesn't even need to actually attack the field if he completes this, but if he doesn't, then needs to come up with a battle plan. Does get the connection. Mars not gonna be able to do much. Maybe just add 1 point to his city, which he does. But if Atria was -21, 22, like 21, then 12 -8 now makes the scoring opportunities. Actually, Atria could possibly win this even without the field, even without the city. If he gets to score this city or this 4-point road, I think he might have a chance, because he still has one meeple left. But he does need the tiles for it, though. He can't make anything happen with extenders. He can't score points. Not gonna be enough. I guess the sentiment would be he didn't want to wait for Atria doing the same move. Speaking of this 8-point monastery, but I'm honestly not so sure if Atria would do it. Like, yeah, it's a great move if it's like the final tiles of the game, like I don't know, maybe like final 20 or something, and if you have the meeples. But when there are like 50 tiles remaining and you already have meeples on the field and you have a meeple blocked, it doesn't feel like a good move to me. Adria, wait, no, but 4 points. Where's the 4 points? What are you doing? Because I don't think Adria has enough points with this field. He had to take this, right? Because like now I think Adria is completely relying on getting the triple city. Is he? One? Like for example, like here, like he could have just taken these 4 points and only now lay down on this field. Does he get the triple city? Oh, he doesn't get the triple city. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna be able to take 5 points. And yeah, Marian gets the decisive triple city. Only gonna be able to take 3 points though, but I think it's gonna be enough as Marian already got an additional 2 points for this ruin. So if Atriar was like -8, -2, -4, +1, so Marian is gonna be winning by like +2. Because I really don't think that this was enough. I really think that Atriar should have taken 4 points first and only then see what tiles he gets, because he's gonna immediately win with this city. But what about like any other tile? Equal. Oh wait, how's Marian so far ahead? What? Winning by +2. Okay, nice counting. Okay, +8, but it still means that Atriar needed more points. Like there weren't even city caps anymore remaining to increase the size of the field from 6 points to 9. Like why would you go there here? Why would you go there like now? Why not take points first? I don't know. Guess we'll never know. But Marian, on the other hand, uh, apparently has a winning tactic, just doing the most insanity moves and just winning the game. Okay, interesting stuff. But I still dislike like half of his moves. um, yeah, was -15, so +8 for Marian in the end. Let's update the scores a little bit here. So Pavel, Brin, Iona, Felicia is 1 and 1, and then Erwin G and Kerapa was 2-0. Then Atriar Mars 1 and 1, and let's see if we have other. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's see how Fan Election and Minea is doing. Is it 1 and 1? No. Okay, so let's leave that be and update the score. Except that's not right at the moment. We gotta do that. Now it seems better. And now, who do we watch? We watch. Um, huh. This. Ah. Why is there an A? Okay, so the decider it is a 9-point advantage for the Romanian player with 2 juicy looking monasteries, 3 juicy looking monasteries. There is a ruin which for now belongs to red, but Pavel does have 2 extra meeples attacking to it. So it's a work in progress. Okay, does Pavel feel like going maybe here and taking the field? Doesn't look like it. Now gets a fantastic tile though. Immediately should go over here. Yes, and he does. And also the triple city is a perfect tile because it does not allow a direct attack, or it does not create an attacking platform for Felicia to bring a third meeple immediately from here. Oh, sorry, from here. Whereas had Pavel used a triangle over here, then it creates issues because it creates an immediate attacking platform. But to compensate, the monasteries of Felicia, Pavel bring on top of this ruin also gets a fantastic divider tile, gets to lay down on a 9-point field with growth potential for 1 and 2 cities. Maybe a second meeple. Yep, second farmer it is. And now it's gonna be really important for Pavel to get a tile here like very fast to like kind of secure the city and to negate the losing mini battle of this 1-point city versus the 8-point versus the 7-point monastery. Decides to restrict himself though. Let's see how valuable that is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He took away 2 tiles from himself, but instead was able to take away an attacking spot, and seems that it worked wonders for him. Now, are there tiles to close the city even though? 3. There is still 1 starting tile. And are there daggers? 1, 2. There is a dagger with the left-hand side curve. So there is at least a theoretical possibility to close this city. Oh, but I no, wait, yeah, it is actually a good move because Pavel seems to be so much behind that he absolutely has to complete the city in order to catch up, but it's looking kinda bad. Oh wait, there is still a possibility. Iona doesn't get a blocking tile, so Pavel may be able to Maybe even able to go here with a road tile, then meeple the road, then the next tile, a dagger. Ah, this is not really ideal. Okay. Instead, just 2 points, but is it now too late? It is. Iona will go here to block the city. Does get some compensation, 8 points, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be nearly enough. Iona leading 30 points on the scoreboard. 36, 44, 45, 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30, 27. And this is definitely not a 27-point ruin. But does Pavel have a way to maybe increase the size of the field still? Maybe go, I don't know, something like over here, complete a city, get 10 points, and then still have a turn? Would that be enough? I'm not sure. Okay. 8, 10, 15. It's a 19-point ruin. So Pavel is actually not that far behind, only like, what, 8 points or something? Lay on the field. Okay, that sort of works, I guess, but there is also an issue that now Iono can use both types of city caps. I don't know which, if there are even any remaining, but uh, it's still not gonna be good enough for Pavel, I think. Should just take the 4-point ruin, I guess. Eh. Two points. And then, okay, said there was a city cap tile, which could have been worth 10 points for Pavel, and then maybe get this and take the 4 points. So what, 14 points, whereas now he gets 7. And it was also the only city cap that was remaining. So 8, 14, kinda missed out on potential 6 points. Although the tile runout was not the correct one for those 14 points to ever be able to take place, but still like a possibility of 14 points. And also needed. Also needed. At least 3 more points. Well, does it help if like Pavel gets this for 5 points Then I think then also needs to get this. Okay, so if Pavel gets this one first, goes over here, then gets the divider here, drops a farmer, 10 points, then gets the monastery for 5 points, so 15 points. I mean, that would totally be enough. Mm, maybe with some other tile combinations as well. But it is not the case. Romania takes a point, and it is 1 and 2 on this duel, as well as 1 and 2 in favor of Romania. Okay. Final election Minea 1-1. And we also have Atriar and Mars still to go. So we have 2 deciders. So why don't we then take a look at what other shenanigans moves Marian pulls out of the rabbit hat. Scoreboard is not favoring Marian at the moment with 16 tiles to go, minus 12. Let's see, so okay, Adriar plus 12, plus 20, plus 26. This is equal 25. And then if Marian gets this field, it's gonna be plus 13 still for Atriar, plus 15, so it's looking quite good for Atriar. I would say it's looking quite good. Also, the Quad City is not drawn yet, but there is always the possibility that it is discarded. But in either case, if it is not, it looks like Atriar might not need it. Actually, now though, this is technically plus 6 for Marian because we assume that he's gonna connect and overrun the field. So plus 9. Plus 9 for Atriar with 2 meeples less. So if Atriar gets the Quad City, I think he wins. Are there straight roads? 4, 5, 6, 7. One straight road to go over here for 4 points and a meeple back for Atriar. Okay, what other tiles there are? There's a road monastery. A juicy spot over here. Oh, that sucks for Atriar. One, two, three, four. So no, doesn't matter even though Atriar left this 3-point city open. There are no starting tiles, so no one can take this 8-point city. But now plus 13. 10 tiles remaining. Mars needs to make something happen. What is that something? Maybe just take a 4-point road? it might be so that Mars needs to get that road monastery, because it would certainly boost his points very significantly. Would only take one meeple. Instead goes for a city, which is reasonable. If it is completable, then it is very much reasonable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No triangles. But it appears that there were a sufficient number of city caps remaining, as Adriar is breaking down this city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So still 4 city caps remaining, but are there daggers here? Ooh. Well, there were daggers here, but I like this. Actually, do I like it? No, but it's fine, because now Marian has an 8-point move to make with the city with the road monastery anyway, because he can just finish the road, take a 4-point monastery, and expand the field. Although he does still need to draw a curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 curves. So is... Oh, what if Adriar goes over here and drops a farmer? Or just threatens to complete the city? But I think this is the final tile that works. No daggers. No daggers. So no city caps to go here anymore. Mars just gonna be taking these points. And Atriar gets the curve, but there is still one... There's still a second curve and the road monastery remaining in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a straight road. And I think one city cap still. Okay, so with that in mind, 6 points ahead, 13 points, 21, 27, equal, 23, 20, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, still plus 3. But if Mars gets the road monastery, it's gonna be very, very rough. Well, Atriar might have to rely on getting the road monastery. So what if he goes like here and meeples the farm? Because I mean, then he might get like the straight road and then the road monastery here and just, you know, just win the farm outright just because you can. But when you are plus 3, if Mars gets this, you'll be minus 3 because I'm already counting the field for Mars. Oh, he fucking fantastic. Atriar goes for that plan because, you know, Mars only has now 1 tile remaining. If Mars gets the the curve, then that means Atriar will get the road monastery. Huh? Wait. Have I miscounted the curves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But there is a road monastery, right? So Mars cannot actually go here, which means that Atriar wins. I have definitely miscounted something. I have miscounted. Have I miscounted the straight roads again? No, I miscounted the curves. Uh, okay. Well, anyways, the plan works. Uh, yeah, well, of course, because Atriar knows that Atriar definitely knew that there were no regular curves remaining. The only tile that Mars can unify the fields is with the road monastery. So if you can go there, I can go there. Just as simple as that. Fantastic move by Atriar. Secures. What the hell? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's again the yellow meeples. It's again the yellow meeples which I have not noticed. I have not noticed that there was a third farmer on the right. I cannot believe it. So, uh, wait, wait. Okay, but well, that aside, um, if if Mars had two places to come to the field from, and if Atriar then only needs, wait, ah, ah, it's because I was explaining stuff. So when Marian got the extender, I was too busy just explaining this stuff over here. So meanwhile, Marian just went over here, and then he had this straight road, and the road monastery to get him to the field. Plus, he had a meeple, and Atriar could do nothing with this. But actually, well, the thing still is that Marian only had a 33% chance for win, because this straight road would not actually be enough, as Marian gets the straight road, gets to lay down, gets a 3-point road instead of a 5-point monastery, so that puts at 72, right? And then because Atriar, if Atriar does not get this for 1 point, he's gonna get the road monastery, and he's gonna be able to have 3 points over here. So yeah, that checks out. Okay, so Atriar found a great move to negate the threat of this northern farmer, and then Marian, because he absolutely needed to conquer this field. He took the only chance he had left in the book, and went for another connection with a 33% chance to get the road monastery, because that is the only tile he wins with. And then it landed. He got the road monastery, and gets the 5-point monastery and wins the game. 17 points for the final two moves. So okay, all is fine. I didn't blunder that much as I thought. I did miscount the curves. I apparently thought this was 8th, not 9th, but the roads were right. Okay, splendid stuff. Marian, despite all the weird magic tricks that he pulled, they seem to have been doing him a favor, and they seem to have aided him to win by 1 point, and also gets a point for Romania, as well as secures the win of the match. Only Fan Alexion and Minea's duel still remains, but the result does not matter except for the tiebreakers. But at this point, we can indeed congratulate Romania for their opening win for this season. Ukraine actually, I can't remember if Ukraine won or lost last week, but we'll take a look at that in just a second. Final election is also done. Minea also gets a point for Romania. So Romania takes a 1-4 win. Splendid stuff with a lot of decider games, decider duels, decider games. Well, both. Certainly big congrats to Romania. I have my I have my criticism on using the same uh, people apparently, the same people in on like every single year that you guys have been on board, but it seems to be bringing in the results. So good for you. Ah, is there gonna be even one stream where there's gonna be no mute? Ah, maybe I just gotta stop playing with it. Okay, so well, just a quick recap. I uh, had a little discussion with myself apparently for the final situation with the previous game we watched between Marian and freaking oh my god between Marian and Adria, and that indeed the road monastery was the only tile that Marian was able to win. Um, then Ukraine probably still has a chance to be at least in the top three. They still have decent tiebreakers. It's not like they have lost 5-0. It is 2-3 versus Italy and now 1-4 versus Romania. So could be if it comes to tiebreakers. I mean, Ukraine does have decent ones. But now, before we before I get carried away, let's go watch some Hungary and Guatemala, and I will also update the scoreboard to the correct one. And whilst I update the scoreboard, I will leave you guys the with the end of the first game between Arlok and Siegfried. So actually, am I able to do that? I might not be because I need to see the lineup. Okay, well, change of plans. We will then update the scoreboard first to correspond the Hungary-Guatemala match, and then we will head to the games. If you want to see a specific match, do now is the perfect time to type it in the chat, as I am busy uh, with the scoreboard. So by the time I'm done, your comments might already be visible for myself as well. So Arlok and 94. Then we have CS ZS versus Illusions. Mosopal versus King Oscar. Cinderella versus Leikos, the Guatemalan captain, if I recall correctly. And then Valix versus Dexter. Okay, seems good to me. Now let's see if it updates correctly, and yes it does. Good stuff. And now we get to head into the games. Cheers once again for reminding me that the mute was on, so that you guys won't be suffering um, in the silence all too long. Okay. So +4 for the Hungarian, and the field looks to actually belong to Arlok. Doesn't seem like Siegfried has been able to make the connection, but is the field gonna be enough though? Oh, it actually will be +12 and 18. Oh, so actually the Guatemalan will be taking the first point. And well, based on this first game result, I don't think we need to take a look at the elo that precisely. Looks like I don't. It doesn't seem like it's going to correspond to Arlok's real level all that well. It might be so that they are just new to Board Game Arena. Let's actually have a look. Yes, only 65 games, so definitely a new player to Board Game Arena, but looks like they do have experience from live tables. So let's have a look-see at yeah, why don't we take a look at Cinderella and Lakos? Actually, Cinderella might have me blocked. I'm not sure. Oh, it doesn't. Awesome. Okay. I am actually not sure if this is already their second game, but we'll find that out soon enough. Three points ahead is the Hungarian player, -1. A +2, 20, 11, 4, 1. And no one has farmers, which is extremely rare to see at this point of the game. But it is quite a closed position. Cinderella gonna be able to take the only 6-point farm. Excluding the other side, of course. And okay, so there is a triple city with a road remaining. And Laker's gonna be trying to block that possibility, but Cinderella gets a nice tile to save that connection, to save that threat. Did have to sacrifice few points though, at least 3. And there also is another 6-point field, which Lakos did not take with this tile. Instead takes the 6-point field in the middle. Cinderella takes a 6-point ruin, and Lakos gets the meeple back. But the thing is that with so many meeples, it doesn't look like this game is gonna come down to the amount of meeples. It's gonna come down to who gets all the 6-point features. And so far, Cinderella seems to have the upper hand on it. Gets the 6-point road with some growth potential for 3 points. Then it has a 7-point ruin. Cinderella might actually take another 6-point another 6-point field over here and just leave a 6-point city up for grabs. Because if Lakos takes it, it's gonna be like a plus-minus-0 move. I don't like it. It's 3 points instead of 6, and this would be a huge threat. But if Lakos draws all the city caps, it might be fine. But there is still the triple city, which will net decent points for Cinderella. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points to be exact. Which might very well be enough. Lakos doesn't actually even get the triple city. He's gonna have to settle with a 4-point road. Nothing better out there. And Cinderella gets the triple city. But with such a small point difference, I think this move, or this tile rather, might have just made the difference in this game. Because like imagine Lakos gets this and gets the 4-point road, and then Cinderella cannot make anything happen with the straight road, so would be -7 for Cinderella. Which, well, what do you know? Would have been enough for Lakos to actually win. So, just as like such a small thing as just switching the final tiles between the players would have been enough to decide the win in the favor of the other player. Now let's have a look whether this was actually already a 2-0 or only a 1-0. Although it would have been really slow game if this was only the first one. So I doubt. Oh! It was their third one. It was already a decider. Well, look at that. Seems like we are on the evening side of this match. So let's update the scores then. So 2-1 in favor of Hungary. And first match point. Then let's have a look-see at the others. Okay, so So. How about then CSZS? Or are they done? They are done. Okay, so that's a 2-0. Another point for Hungary. And how about Mosopal then? Also done. Also a 2-0. Wow. Hungary on fire today. It seems so. A 3-0. And then next up, let's have a look at Walix. If they are still playing. Dun. Also done. I mean, the match just started like 40 minutes ago. How quick can you be? Oh my god. Also 2-0. Well, this seems to be quite the uh, beating for Guatemala. Well, let's get back to square one then, and how Siegfried is doing. Okay, but Siegfried and Arlok only had their first game, so we might spend a a full hour still just watching these two. Uh, well, I'm not complaining. More content. So +6 for the Hungarian with an even with a shared city, 3 monasteries in a perfect monastery cluster for Siegfried, whereas we have a field for Arlok worth 12 points and a interesting move by Arlok, just denying 4 points from himself and instead wants to bother these monasteries, but it does not really pay off that well. He also made a 5-point road, which he did not even meeple. So, do I want to take my words back on what I said about his level? Because I'm not sure yet. Let's have a look. Might just be a one for the team, you know. um, but certainly some questionable moves. Not meepling either the city or the road has to be a massive, massive mistake, especially when there was 4 points just up for grabs. Instead, now tries to get another city completed. Might be blockable, but is not. all starting tiles are gone, so that's something to be aware of. So Siegfried might go here to try and block this meeple, or might just add 1 point to his monastery. Ha! I don't quite get this move. Oh, no, actually I do, because Siegfried being now 27 ahead, being 27 points ahead on the scoreboard, I think he just wants to eliminate the variance, and he wants to be able to make sure that Arlok does not draw a city cap with a road, drop a meeple over here, and then immediately get a road Dorito and overrun this city for like 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 points. I think that's the idea here. But seems like Arlok does not have any worries on this city. Instead, he's just going to try and finish the ball-shaped city, which he does. Gets juicy 12-point city and plus 3 road points. And Siegfried does get to like rather nicely block the field from expanding almost any further, but does use a couple of city tiles to do that, and it's also not a full block. There are still, I think, two daggers to go here. And it might also give another potential city for Arlok from here. Like, he gets the dagger, he meeples the city, and then just straight up completes it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No vanillas. But there is a divider though. Arlok gonna be able to make the connection, and makes a rather risky connection, or a rather risky connection too, as he directs the triple city downwards, creating an attacking platform. But unfortunately for Siegfried, he just hasn't been able to take advantage of that spot. Instead, he just has to use a turn to make sure that this variance does not come into fruition in the favor of Arlok. But it's still looking quite decent for Siegfried. Plus 19, 25, 32, 31, 37, 33, 30, plus 21, and on equal meeples. So Siegfried should not have to worry about almost anything. A fantastic tile for Siegfried would be, oh my days. I mean, but if you're Arlok, this is actually a rather nice move. Because if you would be Siegfried doing this, it would be like atrocious, a horrible move. But because Arlok is behind so much, if he just creates all the variants in the world, it's like all variants. It's good variants for Arlok. If he just manages to get one city cap with a field, gets to attack this city, gets to overrun it, and also gets the 6-point field, he might be able to come back into this game. Also, like maybe he then gets this. Yeah, maybe he then gets this dagger, then gets the final remaining regular monastery, gets the 9 points, connects to the 6-point field. Like there's still a lot of things that can happen, and Siegfried needs to be very, very careful. Like, for example, now, what Siegfried is definitely considering is this move. Just, he's sacrificing points, sacrificing 4 points, but he needs to take care of this variance. He needs to take care of it. He cannot afford to give Arlok any chance to attack this city. So if you're Siegfried now, maybe you go over here and meeple the city, because then Arlok will not be able to attack via here, and then instead Siegfried will have the control of attacking the city. I think would be a fantastic move. An alternative, just start a new city on your field, maybe from, I don't know, here, just 1 point to your monastery and leave an empty city cap to your field. Because it's not like Siegfried really needs to meeple this city cap, because he's ahead by like 18 points or something. But he does make it. Fantastic stuff. And Arlok needs to make a defensive move this time around, and it might be so that that if Arlok felt like like a really 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 desperate situation, he could have maybe even like gone here and pre-complete the city, then hope to get the divider, then go over here and then just take over the city. I mean, it's like beyond super optimistic, but given Arnold's playstyle, it seems that looks like he is all about that variance. Also, now this was the final remaining dagger to fit over here, so this meeple is now dead, and it also kills this uh, possibly 9-point monastery spot, as nothing can go now over here, though, so this monastery can never be completed. So I think at the moment Siegfried is just chilling for the rest of the game, and Arlok, I don't think will be able to make much happen anymore. Hello Alexei and Clovia. I I have heard some rumors, and not actually rumors, but certain knowledge that you guys have had a blast over there, which I do not which I do not doubt at all. How long is your trip gonna be in Portugal, Alexei? This is vital information. How rich are you? How Yeah, how long of a trip did you decide to make this time? Plus, how has Portugal treated you guys? I hope well. Certainly well, at least result-wise, as Alexei did manage to get the runner-up place in the Azul World Championships. So once again, congrats for that. Not only a a huge talent in Carcassonne, but also a huge menace to society in Azul as well. 27 points is the difference between these players. 24, 31, 37 equal 40, 36, 33, 24 points. Sounds about right. 24 points plus Siegfried has a meeple more. And it certainly looks like Arlog's adventurous playstyle with the point sacrificings and with the humongous risk taken both here and here. Although it was although it was respectable, it unfortunately has not paid off in the way that Arlog wished it to play off. But Arlog still leading this duel 1-0, and it's gonna go down to a decider. So maybe if Arlog just has a nice deep breath in, then perhaps he'll be able to repeat the, I'd say, rather wondrous win that he was able to make on the first game. And it would certainly be a huge, huge upset win on to end the day. And I think Siegfried would also like to see a total 5-0 decimation on the scoreboard. I think he already knows that it is 4-0. Or might not. We'll see. Siegfried adding yet another monastery, pre-complete his road, just and pre-completes the monastery, just finishes his features one after another, and Arlog just still not able to make anything happen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, maybe could take a ruin like over here, then hope for the triple cities. Doesn't meeple it. I mean, it's not like a huge mistake, I guess, but like Arlog, Arlog doesn't have anywhere to score other than like building this ruin, so I don't see why you would not be meepling this. Okay. I mean, takes a 6-point field and now leaves this ruin up for grabs for Siegfried whenever he gets one of the two remaining triple cities. Actually, there's only one triple city. 4, 5, 6, 7. Still leaves a 7 plus... leaves an 8-point ruin up for grabs for Siegfried. Also, there might not be any city caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There was actually one city cap remaining, but it doesn't matter anymore since Siegfried takes the city cap. Actually, I definitely would have preferred Siegfried to take this city from the other side, especially because I think that Siegfried knows the remaining tiles, so why not go like over here, take the city from here, and then like if he gets the triple city, then he can just make the ruin, but if he does not, then uh, well, just a, a minor mistake from Joseph as well. But it's alright, given that the point difference will never be a tiebreaker, at least at least on this season. So it doesn't matter by how much you win, it's if you win or if you don't. In this case, plus 39-point win, and we get to see the decider. Also, what language is Magyar? I have no idea. Like, probably something related to Hungary? No? Yes? Might as well update the current score for Siegfried and Arlok. Bam. Okay, good stuff. Whilst we wait, we don't wait. Okay, the final game of the evening. And Arlok gets the starting player advantage and gets also the advantage of using the first vacant city cap for 4 points. Should be taking the road. Me pulling anything at the beginning is a plus, as he does. And Siegfried, well, kinda has 4 places to take the city from. Anything is good here, really. Arlok just decides to continue the road. Certainly probably the best move I mean, could consider also going here and starting to cause some nuisance to Siegfried's city immediately. Calmly starting a city of his own. That's fine. Siegfried has two moves, either pre-complete the road or to take 2 points here or here and just start harassing the city. First monastery. Directing the road end to the right to make a 3-point road. So good stuff. Now a very advanced move would be going over here and make sure that you can use triangles and city caps on your next turn effectively, but this is also fine, just taking the certain 4 points and starting a city of and starting a new city. Certainly plays nicely, but the advanced moves would then be playing quite nicely. Arlok now should be taking just this vacant city cap, pointing, I mean, I guess pointing left, just because you have like all city caps then remaining. Wow. Okay, this is certainly some enthusiastic gameplay. I mean, Arlok did have like just overall great moves up until now, where he's just going like full ballistic immediately. He did not need to drop a farmer at this point. Certainly should just take a 6-point city and then drop a farmer later, because you can attack from multiple places, like from here or maybe even from here somehow if you would be the one to place the Dorito, but I don't know why you would do that. But yeah, this is not the move to make with the farmer. A bit impatient Arlok is. Also, I'm not trying to copy Yoda here. Decent move, takes 1 point, restricts Siegfried's road to a crossroad. Maybe would have just preferred a bit more, taking the 4-point road, starting a new road, bringing this meeple to the field. Now a move which I would like is exactly this. Yes, great stuff, Arlok. Great stuff. Seeing the opportunity to go for a 14-point city or even 16-point city, depending on whether the triple city comes with a shield or not. But 6 triple cities plus the quad city still remaining, great odds for Arlok to make this connection, and also poses a big threat. And immediately is successful. We'll love to see that stuff. We'll love to see that stuff. With a farmer, possibly. No, actually, is it too impatient? No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Because there is no way that Siegfried can block this connection with one tile. There are still there are still 3 starting tiles remaining. There are still a road monastery. There are still curves, crossroads, straight roads. Everything is really out there still. So it is a very, very, very safe connection at this point. But Arlok does need to be aware of this spot also to be able to attack to the field. Siegfried not gonna be able to make use of that, but I have a feeling that Arlok, as soon as he gets any sort of field tile, he will go here, drop a third farmer. But it's not really like it's not really like there is a huge a huge necessity to get to the field like immediately, because there is still like this spot and this spot, and then when this city gets completed, there are gonna be more attacking spots to the field. Like you can pretty much attack the field with on like every move for the next, I don't know, freaking 5-10 tiles. So it's not. Huh? Wowzer. Uh, okay. That's that's new. Siegfried. I'm actually amazed that Siegfried did not drop a farmer here, because at worst this would be a 3-point farmer negating this 3-point farmer, and then possibly able to like go from here to the field whilst blocking this. Like there's really no downside in dropping a farmer here. But I think Siegfried likes to think optimistically and likes to have ideas of blocking this square and just leaving this meeple to a 3-point farmer, whilst just then attacking from a different spot. That would be a bit better one. Also, Arlok now has 2 meeples on the field, well, 1 incoming, but Arlok does not have meeples left to place to the field with at the moment, but he does have meeples which he can get back from. This city meeple and this monastery meeple, easy to get back. And then, of course, he poses the threat of finishing this connection with a curve or with a road monastery. Magyar equals Hungarian. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Siegfried, is he gonna go? Actually, if Siegfried goes over here and does not drop and drops a farmer. Ah, damn it. I mean, because I think this would have been really, really good with a farmer. Because Arlok definitely wants to connect this farmer to this 9-point field. But in order to do that, Arlok is probably going to do that with a curve which would block this square, and because there are no dividers, then it would also block this city meeple. But now Now Siegfried is kind of just equalizing this meeple, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and only has one filled triangle to go here to block this square. So uh, I I don't like the city meeple here. 1, 2. Also, only 2 vanillas remaining. So like this move, just with a field meeple, just great, fantastic. With a city meeple, just downgrade so much. It loses so much of the potential, and you're still using the meeple, whereas you already have 2 meeples on the field, and you could just outright win the field, like so easily. But apparently Siegfried has another idea. Well, drops a farmer anyway, so it is from a slightly better spot, I guess. From no, actually, it's not even from a better spot. It's because if he drops a farmer here, he equalizes this farmer, right? Plus he can connect to the field from here. So this is a better spot even for a farmer, but he doesn't do it. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. Something that I don't like, but something that I have to witness. Now, what is Arlok gonna make happen? I mean, he is plus 4 points, so if Arlok just finishes this road, drops a third farmer, for example, actually like here or here, equalizes the field, 3 meeples to 3 meeples, and then this is gonna be max plus 1 for Siegfried, then I think like then Arlok is just gonna be plus 3. So it's not even a bad position where Arlok is at. And not even a bad position. But he does need to get this meeple to the field before it before the road before the square gets restricted to oblivion or to a road monastery. So those are the options. Not really even not really even an option. Has to do it. Must do it. Siegfried might. I mean, if I were to be Siegfried, just still go here or here and drop a farmer. Because if you win the field, you win the game. It's that simple. Likely. Because the field is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21 points. Okay, Arlok takes 4 points first. But he needs to take this meeple back at some point. Needs to. I don't think Siegfried is gonna place anything there. Even if he would not get this. Like, if Siegfried places anything here, it's gonna happen on like the final 10 tiles, final 5 tiles. And that's in the case that, of course, if Siegfried is otherwise even on this field. But at least as long as there are vanillas, Siegfried will not place anything over here. Okay. Will Arlog actually take this 8-point city? I don't think he will. All daggers are gone, unfortunately, so I don't think it would be a good move, because it can be blocked immediately. But what else can he do with it, though? Huh. Okay. 2 city crossroads. 1, 2, 3. 2 city crossroads and 2 Doritos. So 4 tiles that go here. This not included. But I'm not sure whether Arlog wants to go there or doesn't want to go there. I think he still like has to, just because like he can't anymore go here. Okay, now Arlog. Now that Siegfried blocked this spot. Oh no. I don't think Arlog sees the same Ouch. And Siegfried gets the only possible tile to block this square with. It's just it's so brutal how the odds work in Carcassonne. Like Siegfried had exactly 1 tile to block this spot, 1 tile, whereas Arlog had the Road Monastery plus like 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 uh, regular curves to go here, but he gets none of those before Siegfried gets the 50-50, like first wins the 50-50 for this tile and then gets to place it over here before Arlog gets to connect. Even though this meeple was here for so long. Ah, it's painful. It's painful. And now Arlog needs to find another miraculous way to get to the field, which is now super closed. And I don't know how he's gonna do that. Plus, Siegfried also still has the vanilla and the city crossroads to go here and bring the 3rd farmer. Which means that Siegfried is, like, despite losing on the scoreboard by 8 points, and this is to brings +7, sorry, -7, -10, -6, -11. With the fields, -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So +16 for Siegfried. Looking just fantastic. And Arlog needs to get something happening here. Could go maybe over here and make an attacking platform to the field. If he gets like a Road Dorito. Actually, not with Road Dorito, but Well, he can get a road to like here, and then a straight road, and gets to connect to the field. Also needs to dodge this crossroad and the vanilla. So there is a lot of stuff that needs to go Arlog's way, but oh, and I think he has misinterpreted the field. That is well, actually, he has an opportunity to get to the field via Road Monastery, but well, hmm, actually, it's not. It might not be that bad, because even though he only has one tile to do that, the sooner you go for it, the better your odds are, right? Because that's how math works. Now you can be that now you can just take 3 points. Okay, so if Arlok is just gonna be placing his faith on the Road Monastery, gets to the 21-point field. Gets the 3 points. Siegfried is able to get a couple of cities more to his left field, but still Siegfried does have those 2 tiles to get the third meeple to the field. So in order to Arlok for in order for Arlok to win this, he needs to most likely get the get the city crossroad, get the vanilla, get the road monastery. So that's gonna be what 12.5% chance. But it's not zero. I mean, Siegfried might as well just go here, I guess, because it's probably it's probably gonna increase his odds to somehow maneuver something over here or over here then to prevent Road Monastery from being placed at the end of his road. Or is Siegfried just gonna go over here and have even more tiles to get a third meeple to the field? He might be thinking that. Let's make another check still. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 vanilla. Then 1, 2, 1 city crossroad. The road monastery. And Siegfried decides to just add 1 point and increase his odds of placing just something here or here in order to prevent the road monastery from now being placed over here. Okay, so is Arlok gonna place a farmer? I think that's what this move is for, but he only has 2 tiles to get there, and he needs the road monastery over here anyways. But then again, if he draws the road monastery and then maybe, okay, he's not gonna place anything here. That's a bit weird. But then why did he do that move? I'm not sure. Siegfried, -9, -4, equal, -7, 10, 12, 8, +1. And now if Arlok gets the road monastery, Siegfried is gonna be +2. Well, could Arlok do something like this? Like go here, drop a farmer, then get a curve, connect the first one, and then get the road monastery, connect the second one, and overrun this field. Then also, of course, get this and this. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 3 curves remaining. Actually, not bad. Actually, not even a bad plan. Places it over here, but Siegfried gets it. Gets the city crossroad and is gonna certainly go over here. Finish the road. Maybe even take the city. And prevent the dreams and hopes of Arlok of getting the road monastery. And unfortunately, I think this tile is what will do it, what will decide the fate of the game. I mean, Siegfried could just bring... What? Why? Did he just still give a chance to Arlok? Okay, well, that's certainly not the placement that Arlok should use. If he goes for this and hopes to get the vanilla and the road monastery, Arlok should definitely go over here and drop the farmer, because here it can be blocked. Also, I think like Arlok could have definitely had options to get to the field if he goes with the straight road to here, connects through the curve, then road monastery, and he would still have 1 meeple in hand. Like this road monastery as like the final tile. Like I think Siegfried just gave an unnecessary chance for himself to lose the game. Which is definitely an oversight, I would say. Despite the fact that it did not come back to bite him, it was certainly still an additional chance for Arlok to actually bring back to get back into this game by giving him back this meeple and taking away 3 points from yourself when Arlok can still or was able to still even out the field. So interesting stuff. Also a small oversight from Arlok. Should just take 3 points from here and then either get a 5-point ruin or a 7-point ruin. So a couple points missed there, but it doesn't matter as the main plan failed and Arlok was not able to get to this field. But I think it was actually possible. It was possible because with this tile, because when Siegfried went over here, instead of blocking this connection through the road monastery, and he even meepled the road, he cannot score points from anything other than road tiles. Now, with the tiles that Arlok got, if this tile goes over here, Siegfried did not get a blocking tile. Arlok on his next move got a road Dorito, connects the second meeple, right? Then I don't think at any point Siegfried got a tile which would be which he could use to block this connection, and Arlok got this tile as his his penultimate tile, which is good enough because it would then give Arlok 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 27 points, 26 points. Yeah, 26 points, and he was actually able to win the game. He was able to win the game, totally. Just purely based off of this one move that Siegfried made. They just brought the third meeple to the field, gave back a meeple to Arlok, and used his own final meeple. So this was a horrible blunder actually from Siegfried. A horrible blunder. Again, he had the possibility to go over here and just take a meeple back from his road and be chilling, right? Like Arlok only had one meeple. Even if Arlok connects, because he had no extra meeples other than one, then he would not be able to he would not be able to score enough points to actually make up the difference of this field and this 9-point field. But this tile, just a massive blunder by Siegfried, and just tried to actually lose the game and lose the duel. Unfortunately, Arlok was not able to pick up the small winning chance that he had, was not able to see the picture, and therefore was not able to make use out of it. And so it is that Siegfried wins 2-1, and that means that Hungary makes a fantastic result today result-wise and wins 5-0. With 10-2 going in games. Not much to be remembered from this match to the future generations. If you are a Guatemalan player, but I hope at least Arlok will be able to look back to this stream and see what he has missed. Because unfortunately, we seemingly were not able, we were not fast enough to see any other player, to see the games of the other Hungarian players. So this is just a streaming feast for Josef and for Arlok. So enjoy. Wait, where's my thumb? Yes, here's my thumb. Now, with that said, let's have a look at the result board. And classification. Hungary, 2 match wins. Wow, that was fast. They have already submitted the scores. That's the fastest submittings and approvals of the season so far, I guess. And they jump to the top of the leaderboard with 2 matches played, 2 matches won, 9 duels, 19 game wins, and 8 game losses. Only 1 singular duel lost. So a nice score. Guatemala will have a long uphill battle to climb, but of course still not impossible for them to actually qualify. But I think just looking at the group that they are in, it might be like just slightly above their skill level. I think Guatemala. It was not actually a newcomer a newcomer team this season, but I'm not sure how many seasons they have been in so far. For the funsies, let's also take a look at the other groups. C is going with the lead of the Czech Republic, who was seemingly able to defeat Catalonia yesterday. And then we have Colombia as the second, still 1 match to be played this week. Coming up on the weekend, I presume, either on Saturday or Sunday. Then we got Brazil, Malaysia, and Latvia all with 1 win. Group D all with 1 match played, and 3 tops, China, Germany, and Belgium with win. France did take quite the hit last week, as China just swept through the whole French team. 10 game wins, only losing 1 game. Then we have the group E with Tunisia in the lead, who on the previous week was able to get a great start for the season, beating my own Finnish team with 9 game wins and only 2 game losses. So certainly not the best start for my precious Finnish team, but we of course will try to bounce back. And since we are newcomers, I mean, of course we will be given the mercy and all that other shenanigan stuff that we can't be like winning because we are the newcomers and stuff. We need to learn. We need to learn. Uh, then we have Taiwan, Portugal with 1 match win. United States and Hong Kong also 1 match played and 0 wins so far. And finally on the Group F, we got 1 match for each team, and Poland getting the fast lead. Mexico following not far behind, just 2 game losses more. Spain, Argentina, Lithuania, and surprisingly Japan at the bottom, who took a beating from Poland last week. Now, as you can see, we have all games set. Actually, they must be set because it is also written in the rules that if you have not agreed on a match timing at the end of Wednesday of the tournament, or at the end of Wednesday of the match week, then your match will automatically be set to Sunday, and the timing will depend on the continents of your team and your opponent's team. So, which is most likely why we have so many Sunday matches. We might have some matches that we might have some teams that were not able to agree on the timing, and so you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches on Sunday, and then also on Saturday we have 4, 5, 6 matches. Like, just the streamer stream is gonna be the Saturday, Sunday, and I am not sure about how Alexei is going to do it. I'm not sure if he will be at home, but I think for me at least, it's going to be a very, very busy weekend in going to try and cover as many matches as I can. If yeah, as like I said, if Alexei is gonna do some of them, then we are uh, likely not going to be streaming the same matches. We are gonna do some agreements or something. But yeah, you can be sure that there are going to be at least some streams by someone on Saturday and on Sunday. So even though they would not